Welcome to my Behemoth ranking. We'll be ranking Behemoth albums from my least favourite all the way to my favourite in a tier list setting. We have least favourite here, favourite, and then all the letters you come to expect from these stupid ass tier lists. So, before I get into it, you know the drill, you know the words that's going to pour out of my whole mouth. That's right, pop down below what's your favourite Behemoth album, what's your least favourite, and what do you think about the new album, because the new album is on here. It is right here, it's the white one. It is the white one. So yeah, let me know down below and let's get stuck in. So first up, my least favourite. Y'all think it's going to be this one? It's not. It's fucking not. My least favourite is Pandemonic Incantations, which is a shocker to a lot of people, to be honest. But this is the transitional album from the earlier black metal stuff to the more death metal leaning stuff, like Thelma and Satanica, which are much better albums. Pandemonic is just this weird mid-child that I've never really been into. I don't really like the songs that much, and it's the only one I can say that I'm just not a big fan of, which is why it's my least favourite. It's not a bad album, and I can understand why people have it higher than some of the newer stuff, but for me, it's always been the weird odd child. It's kind of like Pokemon, with the, like War Turtle and Charmeleon. I know they're cool as well, but compared to Charmander or Charizard, fuck off. Fuck off. It's there. Fuck you, Charmeleon. Next up is the latest album. It's in D tier. I just did a little kind of review for it, casual little review, and I told you all my thoughts on that. It's very mid-paced, very slow, very boring. All the songs kind of blend in, but none of them are bad. You know, I can listen to it and it's fine. There's nothing bad about the album per se. It's a bit dull and lifeless. I feel like they needed more energy. They needed more heart-racing songs, some more songs to like just blow your load to, which it doesn't really. I mean, for a white album cover, you'd want a lot of cum, but there's not a lot of cum, and you know that's not good. That's not good. You want some cum with your albums. But yeah, Off to War's cool. Deathless Sun is a great song, and what's that weird one? Spartacus. I like that song a lot. Aside from that, mid-paced as fuck. It's fine. It's a D. Demigod is next. Oh, are we going straight to my favourite? Demigod is ridiculously heavy. It's like perfect Behemoth. This is my favourite Behemoth sound. I like the black metal stuff. My favourite genre is black metal. But the Behemoth is better as a death metal band. Like, the Demigod albums and the stuff around it, holy shit. Conquer All just melts my eyeballs. It melts my eyeballs. And my normal balls. They're both melted. Slave Shall Serve. Slaves shall fucking serve. Oh, Demigod? Yeah. No, it's going into favourite. Fuck you, it's going into favourite. Evangelion. That's an S tier album for me. All hail Dionysus. Come on, Dionysus. Beautiful song. Every song on here is great. Lucifer, such a atmospheric track, creepy track. Seen it live as well, it was great. I love Evangelion. Excuse me. Grom's next. A tier, almost S tier for me. I think it just perfected that black metal sound Behemoth had. We're just mixing up loads of random black metal bands now. It's a bit more interesting and a bit more proggy than Sventif. A lot of people like Sventif the best. Where is Sventif? There it is. But for me, I much prefer Grom. So Sventif is actually going to go into B tier. It's higher than a C. It's above average. But for black metal, Grom is the king of the castle for me. And I recently listened to these again yesterday in preparation for my review. And yeah, I much prefer Grom. I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe the acoustic parts, the melodies in it. Just everything about Grom just speaks to me more than Sventif. Even though Sventif, Storming Near the Baltic, is a bloody great album. And if you have it in your collection, then, you should. You should have it in your collection. I love it both, but Grom edges it out for me. Next up is Satanica. Satanica, where are you gonna go? Interesting. I think you're gonna go to C. I like the album. I know it's more on the death side of things, but I don't think they quite came into their own yet. Just yet on this album. I feel like the same with Thelma, but I actually... I feel bad putting them both into C. I feel like I do like Sventiv a bit more though, but I feel like Thelma may be there. Christian to the Lions. What a beautiful song. I love that. Chant for Eschaton. It's a banger, but I prefer the 2000 version. This is difficult, man. This is difficult. You know what? B tier. B tier. It's not average. They're good. They're good albums. Solid. Still finding the footing after Pandemonic. But a lot better. A lot better. Cool songs on each. Anti-Christian Phenomenon. Yeah, come on. But I think Sventiv's better. Sventiv's better. Next up, The Apostasy, which is a pummeling album. S tier. S tier for sure. I think, anyway. Is it going to be S tier? No, actually, no. Because we want to keep it a bit even. A tier, Apostasy. It will be top of A. Move your ass. But I feel like the other death metal albums like Demigod and Evangelion, I just prefer a bit more. And same with another one, which we'll get to. But The Apostasy is heavy as shit. And I love it a lot. Zoskia Cultus is better though. I actually really like this album. As Above, So Below. No Sympathy for Fools. That fucking drumming. Even though it sounded like Out the Gates. But fucking underrated album. Some people say it's the worst one. You can suck a chode. This is one of the best. This and Evangelion kick fucking ass. Satanist is next. And that is also going into S. It is on the more melancholic side of things, but there is still bangers on here as well. Ben Sahar, especially. Holy shit. No Father of Satanist Son's great. The Satanist is good. This is like the perfect album. They keep trying to redo the success with like this album and the next album, which is going to go into C tier. I Loved You at Your Darkest. It's a rehash of The Satanist. I don't hate it though. It's good. Bartzabel, some people think it's cheesy. I think it's quite good. Come to me, Bartzabel. I think it's quite good. Wolves of Siberia is one of my favourite songs. God Equals Dog is a bit weird, but I love it. It's good. It's a good album. But compared to The Satanist and these other death metal ones here, like The Apostasy and Zoz, doesn't quite hold a candle to it. So for me, it's going to go into C. For me, it'll go into the C. So that is my Behemoth tier list. It looks a bit weird, but hey-ho, there we go. Let me know down below, what do you think of my list? How would you change it? Would you have, like, Satanica higher? Probably. Would you have Sventiv top? I know Jamie would. You little fucker. But for me, Demigod is the king. It's the fucking king. Let me know down below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.